Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Lindsay Mack, and I am here with Amber Hartsaw and Leslie Hill. Leslie, step in a little bit. There we go. Now we're all here together. So we are, my office, Advanced Chiropractic Life Center, is partnering with WEOC Women's Business Center the entire month of July. And I thought it was really important to talk more about why this is so important for our community and why Fort Wayne has this business center. In the first place, I think it's absolutely amazing, but I really want to share with our community more about why we're actually doing this. And I want Leslie and Amber to hit some of the points about what they do here. And then we're gonna go into, and they're gonna share more about the stats, about women entrepreneurs in our community. So either one of you first, tell a little bit more about WEOC Women's Business Center, okay? Go ahead. Okay.
Well, I talked last time, but we are definitely here to help. We help in 3 different ways. We do one-on-one coaching, group coaching, and then we also have events that help with your business. And we help at all stages of business, not just startups, but startups, advanced businesses. If you're in the middle, if you just need a little help with coaching, we're here for you.
Fantastic.
And my favorite part about our whole program is that we have this great transparent community. So I think one thing that a lot of entrepreneurs in general, but definitely females, because there are just less female business owners, we don't have people to talk to. We have maybe a male mentor if we can find one, but it's very rare that we can share openly. We can share our numbers, you know, how the struggle has been from the beginning to now, or even just staying alive. Say it's been 20 years and you're thinking, how do I stay relevant? Or do I hand my business down to a family member? Do I sell it? All of these kind of things. So luckily you have other women business owners at every different stage that you can talk to through our organization.
I love that. And when you talk about that too, being a woman and a business owner, I think about those things all the time. And even though I'm still only at the 3-year mark, but I think about those things in the future. And every time I talk to you guys, I get so excited about everything. I was like, okay, wait a minute, I need to work with them more. That's so fantastic. So Leslie, will you hit the stats? I haven't heard these before, so I'm really interested to hear what you're going to say about what are some of the stats. Will you share them with everybody here?
Absolutely. So we started the program in 2015. I started on in 2018, so they had it already up and running. And since I have been here over this last, actually going into 6 years now, we have served over 3,000 business owners. We serve 16 different counties. So anywhere in the Northeast, it's kind of along that I-69 corridor and just outside of there. If you're in Steuben County, Wells County, Noble County, DeKalb County, name it, we provide our services to you. And just like Amber said, it's one-on-one or group coaching or this mastermind concept. And then, so that means we serve about 500 clients per year, and that's individually. So people come back to us for years, weekly, bi-weekly. We take the entire journey with you, and that is our biggest honor, honestly.
And that is priceless.
Yeah.
That is priceless support. I love that. So then what do you see as far as women need, because it is specifically for women, what do you see as far as like what women need or they're not getting, or what is some of the differences that you see? Can you share a little bit about that?
I know for my end, it's a little crazy. We do serve actually males.
Oh, okay.
But 95% of our clients are female. Okay. And I would say the biggest hurdle we have to help our clients with is mindset. Thinking big. We may say we want to take this hobby that we have and make it into a full-time job, but actually getting down to that sales portion of it, that seems to be the biggest struggle, where we find the biggest hiccups. Very much can check the boxes, and you know, they have us for accountability and motivation and giving them the support as far as here's the formula to use. But once it comes down to sales, we can't do that for you.
I absolutely get that. Yes. Okay, fantastic. And so you see a lot of women need support with that.
Absolutely,
Awesome.
yes. And so
Okay.
we provide a lot of support in that area.
That is fantastic. Is there anything else, like stats-wise, that you would want your community to know more about as far as with the business center and the need that there is? Anything else that you want to highlight before we?
I would say really, if you're looking for space, one thing to note is that we have within the Women's Business Center a shared space where women can come and you can actually sit together, sit across from each other, do your work, but also have each other to bounce something off of. So if something happens and you have, a client that's just frustrating, we all have them, right?
That's true. That is so true. It's the reality piece.
Yes.
Yes.
So you're
I love
sitting
that.
in the room and you say, "Oh my gosh, Amber, I don't even know what to do about this client. I've done everything. Now they've gone to the Better Business Bureau and they've written this and I've done all the things that I think I can do."
Yeah.
And Amber can tell me, "Here's what I did, and I've called call the Better Business Bureau. I have a contact there, or let's go call all the people that you've served before and get them to put a good review on there, so it drowns out that bad one."
Yes. That is so fantastic. I love that. It's the community piece, right? Because sometimes you can feel alone. When you,
Absolutely.
When you own your own business, you can feel alone. So
that's exactly what the WEOC brings, is the community.
And that is fantastic. I'm all about community. And so I'm going to highlight, because we are all about community, we are, of course, sponsoring and highlighting this amazing center the entire month of July. I'm so excited about that, and I'm so grateful and honored, and these are fantastic women. So we are having an event at my office, Advanced Chiropractic Life Center, on July 24th. It's from 1 to 3, and we are going to have ice cream from Moo Over. It's totally on us. We're going to have face painting, because you got to have face painting. We're going to have music. And then, actually, Leslie, you're going to be there, right?
Yes.
So Leslie is going to be there. So if you want to know more about the business center, she can answer your questions. If you want to know how you can donate, all of our new patients that mention the business center this month, the fees are going 100% to them. So that's another way that you can get involved, especially if you've been thinking about joining my practice. Is a great time to do it, is this month in July, so that you can do that. So make sure that you write down the event. We'll put the link in so that you can mark that you're going on Facebook. And again, you can call my office if you have more questions about how to get involved. Anything else you'd like to add, lady?
Well, I would love for our community, the WEOC community, to understand, not only are you a women business owner, so we all share that, but if you guys, because you've actually used her services as well, will you talk
Putting you on the spot here. Okay. Yes.
Will you tell us a little bit about how your chiropractic your practice may be a little different than someone else's, or why it's
for sure? Yes, of course I will do that. Yes. So in my office, I have a very gentle chiropractic approach. It's very comprehensive, so it's extremely thorough. And we look at the whole person, and so I'll ask questions about your job, your relationships, your emotional well-being, your mental well-being, as well as your physical well-being. So the main points I would say is looking at the whole person, because it really matters. And
finally,
it really matters. Yeah. And the other thing is that we work with and we focus on your nervous system, and this is overlooked a lot, because your nervous system runs your entire body. So if there's something going on there, a lot of people can have problems that just persist, and they go on and they go on and on, and it's just because that piece isn't being addressed for them as far as their overall health. There's a lot of stress, right? Especially with this past year, there's so much stress going on, and the nervous system gets really overwhelmed, and it can create these issues. So that's another piece that we specifically look at in my office. And the other thing is there's no cracking or manipulation type of adjustments. It's very, very gentle. So women who may not like that, or men, of course, children who don't like more of those adjustments, really like our care. So that's how I would highlight our office in that way.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah,
I know I've gotten to hear from Amber. Amber, what's been your experience?
A great experience. Well, she's a women-owned business, and I was naturally drawn to her. But I also just really like the whole person wellness. That's very important to me when I'm looking for a chiropractor, and I want the whole person. And so she really focuses on that, and She sent flowers, and she's just great. Like, I got a birthday message this morning, so they're very much involved and make sure that you're taken care of, and I really appreciate that.
And so I remember the first time that you went, you came back and you were so excited because you had been following up with her. I mean, just like we all do our research. This is, I don't know if men do a lot of research, but I know women do a lot of research.
Yes,
and we're trying to figure out what's right.
We do.
And so you finally made that decision. And when you came back, you said you were perplexed at first because you were used to a chiropractor who's going to get in there. You know, I've been to one before, and it did help where they're doing the scraping.
For sure, yeah.
But you were taken aback pleasantly. She didn't even touch me.
Slightly apprehensive. Had to Google what is she doing because I can't see what she's doing right there. But
you're not the only one.
She was talking to me about my autonomic system, the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. So that was very important to me. She was kind of speaking a language that I loved, and she was very informative and explaining why these things were happening. I probably asked her a billion questions now. You're gonna have to make me understand, you're barely touching me, why this is doing anything. So, but it's working. So I can come back.
That's what I think is so cool.
Yeah.
You were so just in awe.
Yeah.
And every single time you came back, you were like, "This is amazing!" And I was like, "We gotta talk about this."
Right. You need to tell me more. I'm like, you gotta try it for yourself. So.
True.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, Amber. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Leslie.
So thanks for being here for our community.
Yes, of course. I love it. I am so excited and honored to be here and just super grateful. So I can't wait for our event. It's going to be so much fun.
Yes.
Everybody has to come on the 24th.
Yes.
And Moo Over, who is another women-owned business, will be there as well. So come celebrate all the women.
With dairy-free ice cream. That is fantastic.
Yes. Yeah, it is delicious. I've had several.
Yeah.
And they always have it in the cutest little pots because it's
yes,
with a little shovel spoon.
I almost went there last week.
Yes, and they're at the farmers markets every other weekend too, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How exciting.
All right. Well, thank you so much, ladies. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Thank you.
We'll see you all soon. Thank you.
See you on the 24th.
24th.